don't have enough leads. I don't have enough leads. I don't have enough leads. Really? Really? You don't have enough leads? This is the most common phrase that I hear from business owners, regardless of whatever industry they're in. I don't have enough leads. I can tell you why you don't have enough leads. You are under marketing your business, or you're marketing your business in the wrong place. Hey, welcome to JT in the Raw, show 90. Morning Ben, morning Deborah, and morning Scotty. How are you? I'm coming from bar 1804. Morning Steve Brossman. Bar 1804, which is in Norwest. I'm about to launch into the New South Wales Personal Trainers Industry Leaders Roundtable meeting today. And today I want to talk to you about marketing. But first, before I get into that, I want to know from you guys, how you doing? How are you doing? Give me a love heart if you are awesome. Give me a thumbs up if you're good. And give me a happy smiley face if you're okay. One of those. Morning, Lisa. Good morning, Greg. How are you guys? Hi, Belinda. Wow, lots of people coming on. Must have been the topic of marketing this morning. So a love heart if you are awesome and a thumbs up if you are okay. Okay, first off, I've got a confession to make. A confession. I set a personal challenge for everybody who follows me on Facebook, and the personal challenge was this: no devices between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. Morning, Andrew, over there in the Wild Wild West. No devices, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. And I want to confess, I did frickin' awesome last Monday. Last Monday, off went the device, and I was ripping and tearing for 12 hours, no device. Tuesday, a little bit later. Wednesday, had an early morning start, so I was on the device much earlier. Last night, paying bills till 10 o'clock, watching the Com Games. Congratulations to all the Aussies at Com Games. My confession is I have failed in the first week. Out of 5 days, I've done 1 day with no device between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. That makes me feel like poo. What about you? Have you had a crack at this? Have you had a crack? Have you had a crack at no device between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m? Steve, I'm okay with a Kindle. I'm okay with your Kindle at 5 o'clock because you're up reading. What I'm talking about is checking emails. What I'm talking about is surfing social media. What I'm talking about is watching all those cat videos on YouTube that you end up going down that route of. No device from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. I am starting again on Monday. I'm going to give a good red hot crack for 2 weeks starting next Monday. Are you with me? If you're with me, give me a love heart. Give me a love heart right now if you're going to have a go at staying device free from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. It's a challenge. It's really hard to do. It's a hard habit to break. I want to know if you're in, give me a love heart if you're going to have a crack. All right, what else can I do? I want to do a couple of shout-outs. I want to do a big shout-out to Hatham and also to Pete, who have just got started in the Victorian Gym Owners Roundtable. Congratulations to you guys for getting started on that. Thank you. Morning, Mim. Morning, Scotty G. How are you? Also, obviously, to the guys that are going to be meeting today here in Castle Hill for the New South Wales Personal Trainers Roundtable. Thank you for being part of that. Also, I know that Eugene is on early this morning. Marissa Hoff, good morning. Hope you're enjoying Thomas Plummer over there in the United States. I want to give a big shout out to Eugene Downing, who is on. Congratulations, Eugene, on the birth of your child. But more importantly, Eugene, I want to thank you and the Gym Click Media team for doing an awesome video of the Ursa Meetup for the Fitness Business podcast. Thank you for putting that together. If you have not seen that video, put FBP in the comments below. I'll send you the link to watch the video. It is awesome. We had a great time in San Diego. So just put FBP in the comments. I'll send you the link and you can watch that. Morning, Steve Anchors. How are you there, mate? Okay. So let's talk about marketing. You know, my news feed is constantly filled with experts telling me how many leads that they're going to generate through Facebook ads and a Facebook strategy. My challenge for you guys is this. What happens now with so many people leaving Facebook? How are you going to get leads if all your money is going into Facebook? There are a number of fitness industry consultants that are saying that 100% of your marketing budget has to be spent in social media because that's where people are. That's where your clients are. That's where your membership potential members are. That you are spending 100% of your marketing budget in social media. But if people are leaving Facebook because of this this issue around privacy, now whether that is accurate or inaccurate, fake news or real news, people are leaving Facebook. And if that's your only source of marketing, how are you going to get the message across? Historically, when I started in the fitness industry, we were told that we needed to be marketing in several different channels. We were told that it was somewhere between 11 and 15 channels to market our business. So that's advertising in a newspaper. That's putting a flyer out. That's the sign on the building. All of those add up to around about 11 to 15. Now in the world that we live in, it's probably closer to 25 to 30 different marketing channels that we need in our business. And Facebook is one of them. It is not the be all and end all. Yes, it is a powerful tool. Yes, it can help you, but it should not be your only tool. And I challenge anybody watching today, and I challenge any fitness business consultant, any consultant out there that's telling me that 100% of my budget must be spent marketing on social media, because I just cannot see it. I think you need 25 to 30 different lead sources happening every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year if you are going to generate enough leads. It's as simple as that. Let me use me as an example. I have never ever clicked on a Facebook ad. So if you're marketing to me, let's say hypothetically, I'm a 48-year-old person, 49-year-old person who's a male who wants to exercise. If you're marketing to me and you're paying for a Facebook ad, I'm not clicking on your ad. No matter what you say in the ad, I'm not clicking on it. I never have, and I probably never will. I might click on a boosted post, and a boosted post might only cost you $7 if you're targeted right. So I might click on that. Morning Kelly, morning Cameron, morning Ash, good morning Chantal. But I'm not going to click on that. What is more important to me is that I keep seeing you around the place. So I want to see your sign. I want to see a banner. I want to see a poster. I want to see a flyer in the cafe that I go to, in the shoe shop that I go to, in the barber that I'm at, the dry cleaners that I go to. I want to be able to hear from my friends that this is where they train. I want multiple messages coming to me from multiple different ways in order for me to absorb that and go, right, I'm going to contact you and find out about your product. So I don't care whether you're a real estate agent. I don't care whether you're a gym, a personal trainer. I don't care whether you're a barber. I don't care who you are. You need 25 to 30 different channels of generating leads in your business. G'day, Eric. How are you, mate? Hope you're well over there in LA. And when we only focus on one thing, then that is just narrowing our ability to generate leads. It's a tough one, I get that. See, Facebook is an easy place to advertise. You can segment brilliantly. I love the idea of segmentation that you can do on Facebook. It's awesome. I love that you can push that. But the reality is, g'day Brett, how are you, mate? But the reality is it cannot be your sole source. You have to use multiple sources. We've got a client that we work with at the moment. We did a letterbox drop. He kind of looked at us and went, really? Letterbox drops don't work. No one does them. What a great time to do a letterbox drop. No one's doing them. So when something gets in the letterbox, people are going, wow, look at this. Miraculously, he made 14 sales in the month of April. This is April. In the month of March, just from doing flyers. And that was, what did he do? I think he did 500 flyers and got 14 sales. That's a fairly good return on investment. Old school. Old school. Morning, Janet. Morning, Alan Leach over there. What is it, 11 o'clock at night over there in the UK? Mate, I really apologise for what the Diamonds did to North Island in netball last night. I apologise. You're not a powerhouse over there in North Island at netball. Oh, you're in Spain. Okay, no worries. So here's the key. You need to work on your marketing. You need to develop multiple channels. You need to put energy into multiple channels. One of those channels is social media. Morning, Ryan. How are you, mate? Fist bump. One of those channels is social media. One of those channels in social media is Facebook. One of those channels in social media is Facebook Messenger. One of those channels is your website. One of those channels is a lead page. That's just a component of your complete picture. And when I'm on this whole concept of marketing, I want us to understand that before we even start marketing, we've got to be super clear on who we're marketing to. Who are we marketing to? Really? Who are we? If you're marketing to an 18 to a 25-year-old, yeah, be all over Instagram. Push your message to Insta. But if you're after a 50 to 60-year-old market, they're not on Instagram. They may be on Facebook, but they're definitely in cafes, they're definitely in restaurants, they're definitely in bars, and that's where you can get contact with them. So when we're putting this marketing plan together, step one, understand who we want to go after. Step two is understand what message we want to get to them. Step three is where we're going to play. Where are we going to market in order to get those? So who? What message do we want to get to them? And then where do they play? Because that's where we're going to market. I believe if you are complaining that you don't have enough leads, you are under marketing your business. You are simply not spending enough money, or you're not smart enough in your marketing to get enough leads. Stop whinging, stop bitching, stop complaining you haven't got enough leads, and get serious about your marketing. Get serious. Drill right down deep to understand who you want, what they want, and then where they play, and that's where you market. That's where you get your message. And I guarantee you'll have too many leads to even cope with. Was that a rant? Does that make sense? Give me a love heart right now if that makes sense to you. Understanding who, understanding the message you need to give to who, and then going where they play. If that makes sense to you, whether you're watching live or on replay, give me a love heart right now. They're starting to come through. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I love that. I love that feedback. Okay. So, that's today's show. It's a short one. It's a sharp one. Oh, what's William Kent saying? On your JT, because we're all reactive, don't plan, sure don't execute or give staff direction. Yeah, that's so true. We are reactive. In fact, that's a great point that you make, William. Often, I was talking to a client the other day and I said, okay, so what's your marketing plan for April? What are you doing? And they said, oh, we haven't planned that. And I'm like, hang on, it's the 3rd of April. What? Like, you should be getting shit done now, not even for May, but for June. You shouldn't be getting your marketing stuff done at the beginning of April for May. You need to be working on what you're doing for June, if not beyond that. Seriously, let's get serious about our marketing. Marketing will generate you the leads, that'll generate you the income, that generates you the profitability. Morning, John Manenti. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a rock star in the house. Johnny Manenti's up there at the Com Games. Good luck to the Rugby Sevens girls and the Rugby Sevens boys up at the Com Games. Good luck, John. You looked great in your green and gold this week. I saw the photos on Facey. Well done. Okay, so ladies and gents, that's it. That's the show. Here's what I want you to remember. Who are you marketing to? Be very clear on who you want to market to. Be very clear on the message that you want to go to those people. And then when you know who they are, you know where they play, and that is where you market. That is where you get that message out. And one of those messages that you get out may be on social media, but social media is not the be-all and end-all of your marketing approach. It isn't. You need 25 to 30 different ways to market your business every single day, week, month, and year. If you need help with that, give me a yell, happy to help out, and we can brainstorm some ways you can market more often, more consistently, and in more places. But I can't help you until you know who your client is and who you're trying to get and the message that you want to get to those people. So, before I finish, quote of the week. Oh, hang on, before I get to that, remember, if you have not seen the URSA FBP, Fitness Business Podcast Meetup video, put FBP in the comments below. I'll shoot it to you. Thanks, Jim Click Media, again for doing that. Because if you're from Australia, we have an FBP meetup on the Friday of Filex. So put Filex, Filex, in the comments below. I'll send you an invite to that. You don't have to be going to Filex. It is a networking walk for anybody in the fitness industry. So just put Filex in the comments below and I'll send you the link to come along to that walk. It'll be a blast based on what we did in San Diego. So please, Filex in the comments. I'll send you a link to that invite. If you haven't seen the video, pop that in there. And I know Eugene's watching, so Eugene, if you want to put Jim Click Media in the comments below for people to get hold of you, feel free to rip in and put that in there. Okay, quote of the week. This is not going to surprise you, my quote of the week, because it is about this marketing, and it's really simple. Tell more people across multiple channels how you can help them. Tell more people across multiple channels how you can help them. Tell more people how you can help them across multiple channels. One more time. Tell more people across multiple channels how you can help them. That's the quote of the week. Thanks for tuning in to JT in the Raw. Today was show 90, where I chew the thin on business. So we've got 10 to go to get to 100. I hope you all tune in. We've had great watches today. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. If you know anyone that you think could benefit from the show, please tag them in the comments below. Please hit the share button. Please give me a love heart if you love JT in the Raw, whether you're watching it live or on replay. Give me a little bit of love. I really appreciate everybody coming on. So please, 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 can you share the show? It helps me get my message out. So thank you. Remember, quote of the week, tell more people across multiple channels how you can help them. And if you want an invite to come along to the Fitness Business Podcast meetup on the very first day of Filex, regardless of whether you are going to Filex or not, put Filex, Filex, in the comments below. And I will catch you next week. Catch you on the flip side. Have an awesome weekend.